Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm going to wait for a second for people to jump on. Let me pull up my iPad real quick. Okay. Happy Sunday. I am so excited. I am the next presenter in the Vintage Country Crafting Christmas event. And I'm so excited because I was a little nervous when Janice invited me to do this because I was like, I don't really do vintage, but I do have something that I actually call vintage. It's my vintage Santa. And I just showed that to everybody yesterday on a live, and I'm so excited because we're gonna do one of my DIY craft kits, and it's a vintage Santa, and he's so pretty. He's really, really pretty. So I've only got an hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. I'd rather finish too soon and we can chat than run out of time and not be able to finish my project. So as you hop on, say hello. Let me know you're here. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Janice. I'm so excited. Hey, Patricia. Melissa's watching. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. Okay, so this is the vintage Santa from my craft kits. So we're gonna decorate him up, but I don't want to just paint him. I want to do some other little treatments to him to make him a little different. So if you're new here, I'm Jennifer, and I own Studio J Company. And I will try to remember to keep saying my name throughout because I know there might be some new faces here. But welcome to my page. Okay, so I'm gonna get started. This Santa, he's laser cut, so it's a nice clean cut. He's in separate pieces. So his beard, like the scroll, like curly beard, is separate from the base, and there's part of his mustache and the little brim of his hat. Hey, Diane. Okay, so we're gonna take the base. I'm gonna start with the base, and I'm just going to paint the whole thing white. Now, a lot of it's gonna be covered, so it won't matter, but it's just easier for me to just paint the whole thing white. Hey, Angie. Okay, so white paint. And if you're new here, I'm weird. I like to paint with sponges, like from Dollar Tree, or any sponges. I like these sponges too. But if it's something that has a big area to be covered, I just like to grab these sponges, cut a chunk off, paint with it, and throw it in the trash. Maybe I'm not weird, I'm just lazy. I don't want to wash the brushes. But these are really handy if you're doing Mod Podge too, because you know Mod Podge, if you don't wash it out pretty quick, it will ruin your brushes. All right. Hi, Victoria. I just watched yours a little while ago. All right. So many good crafters doing their little presentations today on this event. It's a really fun event. Okay, so I'm not doing anything fancy here. I'm just going to get a coat of paint all over Santa. Right. Then we'll do the pretty parts. Hi, everybody. I'm so excited. Lots of new faces. I'm Jennifer. Just say hello. Let me know where you're watching from if you pop in. I'm in Georgia. It's very, very cold here. And it's funny I say that because I know there's people on here that are probably getting snow, and we're not that cold, but it's cold. For Georgia, we're not used to this. Not in my part of Georgia. We're not lucky enough to get a lot of snow or anything like that. It's rare. Hey, Amanda. All right, as you can see, I'm not really even being neat about this because most of this is going to be covered with something. But I like to get a base coat on here. It's kind of like a primer. It's not necessary, but I like to do this. All right, so I'm gonna set him there to dry. I'm also gonna go ahead and paint the little brim of his hat. Let me see which way he goes. Because it's gonna go right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some white on there. Is everybody having a good Sunday? It's just a nice, cold, lazy Sunday here for us. But I'm trying to get my Christmas tree put up. Got it pulled out into the living room. Oh, I just keep moving it closer and closer to my husband's chair, and eventually he'll like start messing with it to get it out of the way. Whew. Okay. See, I think 49 degrees is cold. 30s, but it sounds like 17 degrees. No. Oh my gosh. Y'all are making me cold just reading these. Okay. So I went to Dollar Tree. Some of the stuff I'm going to use in this project is from Dollar Tree. The Santa is from my website. I put a little link at the bottom. But the rest is a lot of Dollar Tree stuff. I love to craft with Dollar Tree stuff. So I grabbed a book. You know they sell books in Dollar Tree. So I grabbed one of their hardback books, just a random book, because I'm going to tear out some of the pages to craft with. I'm going to go ahead and paint the little pom-pom of his hat, even though I'll attach it, but I'm going to cover it up. Let's see which way he goes. Okay. Okay, I just got a little bit of white on there. Okay. Then we have a mustache. This is part of this is part of his mustache. Gosh, the comments are going by really fast. So if anybody asks a question and I don't answer it, I promise I go back after the lives and I'll answer and comment and stuff like that, because sometimes it's hard to stop and read them, but especially if you're in an event where you've only got like a certain amount of time. And I don't want to run out of time and not finish the project. Okay. All right. This is his beard. I love this about the kits because they're separate. You can paint everything separate. And you don't have to worry about, like, if you're painting one color, you don't have to worry about it getting onto another area that's a different color. You don't have to be so neat. Lots of people hopping on. I'm so excited. So glad Janice invited me to this. This is fun. And y'all, there's another presenter after me, so definitely go and follow her. I posted the schedule last night of all the crafters that are in today's event, and what is the next? The next one is the Nanny's Nooks. The Nanny's Nook Crafts. I don't want to mess your name up. But I'll remind y'all again right before I get off. But it's nice to go in and see what everybody else is making. There's so many things you can do at Christmas. Now I'm just painting with this sponge, but actually dabbing it on like that, I don't know if y'all can see, but it gives it this neat texture, which is kind of cool for Santa's beard. It's almost a snowy look. I love when I look in the comments and people recognize each other and they're saying like hey to their friends. Isn't that fun? It's like the gang's all here. All right. So I got a coat of white on everything. Now we are going to move this out of the way. So I'm just going to take a piece of scrapbook paper, and I love this pattern on this scrapbook paper. It's a little different. It's just black, and it's got some words in like a turquoise color, and then the big white snowflakes. So I'm going to take this and decoupage where Santa's hat is. I already did one in red. I'll show y'all that at the end, but I want to do this one in a different color. I don't always paint with a sponge, but I like to paint with a sponge because I'm weird or lazy. We haven't determined that part yet, but it's just easy and you can throw it in the trash and they're cheap. Okay, so I'm going to take Santa and figure out where his wow, it's all white. Up here to the pom-pom. I'm just going to cover it with some paper. So I'm going to trace that out real quick. I don't think it really matters which way it goes. Okay. I'm going to flip it over and trace it, and then I'll cut it out. And anybody new popping on, my name's Jennifer. Welcome to my page. I hope y'all will hit that follow button and follow me. It's always nice finding new friends, new crafty friends. What's better than a crafty friend? Those are the best. It actually is better than using a brush to me. I mean, if you're covering like a big area, it's perfect. Of course, you can't do little details, but boy, when you're covering a big space, that sponge just wipes the paint right across there. Okay. All right, so I'm going to take some Mod Podge and just, let me tilt y'all down a little bit. Is that better? Keeps moving. I'd rather y'all see that than me. My roots. Okay. And you know, if the comments are in your way, you can just swipe them. Usually you can swipe them out of the way. There we go. All right, let's see. I'm going to take another piece of sponge. Get some on here. See, I love it. I look up and there, oh, there's Hey Jennifer, but I don't know if they're talking to me. If you are, hey. But like, hi Teresa, hi Barbara. I just love when people recognize someone in the group, you know? It's like a party. Okay, so we're just going to attach this. Cut it too big. We'll cut this off. Okay. So if anybody's new here, I'm Jennifer. I'm in Georgia. And I've actually only been doing lives for, yes, I cut this out. I got a Glowforge. I got an early, Santa came early here. I got so excited. Yeah, I just started doing lives, September. So I'm still new at this. So be nice. Still learning. Okay. So I just Mod Podged some paper onto the hat, where the hat would be. Hey Marilyn, I'm glad you're here. Hi Wendy. Okay, so I'm gonna take, I always cut it a little bit big. And I'm just gonna sand the edges off real quick. I think, yeah. Never tell what's really loud when it's close to the phone. I know the dryer is super loud. Okay. I just love how clean the edge is when you do that. So nice. Okay, and this is too big for that. So I bought like a pack of these nail files at Dollar Tree, and they're perfect for these little spots. They're sharp too. Okay, so we got his hat on, or the colored part. Okay, so now I'm gonna take, let's see, can y'all still see him? Okay, so he's gonna have the white, he's gonna have this white, what's that called? The cuff of his hat. He's gonna have that there, and then his beard is gonna fit here. And he's got a mustache, goes this way. So I'm gonna go in, no, you know what? I was gonna paint his face, but I think I'm gonna decoupage this. I just grabbed a random book at Dollar Tree so I can tear the pages out. So I'm gonna use like maybe. Okay. Some random pages. And I'm just going to put the pages all over this, even across his face. And then I'm going to put the white cuff back on here. And then we'll put that back over it. So let's just go with it and see how this goes. So I'm just going to tear the pages. So they'll have that kind of jagged. Going to mix them all up. I don't want it to have a story on it. I don't want it to be like in order where you can read it, because I have no idea what this book is about. Yeah, we can read Santa's mind. Okay, so let's do some more Mod Podge. Okay, just gonna do little sections at a time because this stuff dries pretty quick. Ah, this one says something about, he looked at Nick. This is Saint Nick. It's got his name on it. That's perfect. Hey everybody. Okay. I don't want to seem rude if I'm not talking to people. I just don't want to run out of time. So I want to make sure y'all see the finished Santa, because he's really cute. And you don't have to be perfect. If you did something like this, you don't have to be perfect with it, because like I said, we're going to cover this up with the curly part of his beard, the kind of scrolled cut. And so it's not going to show perfectly. I mean, you'll be able to see it through there, but it doesn't have to be perfect. So if you miss a spot, it won't matter. Hi, Karen. I think I just got yours and Teresa's order. Y'all must be planning like a craft night. Okay. Sorry, this part's kind of boring, right? I'm just tearing and gluing. But he comes together really pretty. This is a pretty Santa. He also comes in ornaments. So you have like two small versions of him. And he's just a pretty Santa. I think it's something about that cut with the beard, the curly scrolls. I think it's so pretty. All right. I need to have a craft night with some friends. Of course, that's what I feel like this is, but I wish there was a way to bring you all on the screen and we could all just craft together. We'll have to come up with a little group where we do that. Okay, let's see, I think more pages. I'm doing the angel centerpiece is definitely one of my favorites. I mean, there's so many ways to do that. I am on the lookout for some really pretty scrapbook paper to do their dresses. I can't wait to do that. Okay. We're getting there. Can y'all still see? Let me see. I want to make sure I don't go past the spot. Okay, we're good.